Deep Relaxation full-length tape. In using this tape, there are a few important rules to try to remember. The tape should be used once a day at a time which does not interfere with your daily activities. You can use the tape at any time of the day. It is important that it does not become a chore for you. In using the tape, try to find a position and a place which is as comfortable as possible. This may be lying on a bed, sitting in a chair or a sofa, or indeed lying on a floor. Select a place which is the most comfortable for yourself. You must also try to find a time of the day when you will not be disturbed. This can be very difficult to do. The telephone ringing or people shouting will often disturb you, so that you will have to start the tape all over again from the beginning. When you use this tape, there is nothing magical about it. It is simply my voice constructing relaxing images in an attempt to help you achieve a state of deep relaxation. If you remember these few basic rules, then very quickly you will learn how to do the relaxation, and you will soon not require the tape in order to achieve this state. I'm now going to begin the relaxation. First of all, I'd like you to try to find a position which is the most comfortable for yourself. Try to find a comfortable, relaxed position. You'll probably be like this for approximately 20 to 30 minutes, so it needs to be the best position that you can achieve. When you have done this, I'd like you to concentrate on my voice. Concentrate on the words that I'm using. Try to block out any noise you may hear around you. Try to ignore any noise you may hear outside of this room, and try to focus your thoughts on my voice and the images that I am constructing for you. Concentrate on my voice. Concentrate on the words that I am using. Try, first of all, to allow any tension or discomfort to flow away from your body. Try to allow yourselves to sink down onto the surface on which you are lying. Try to allow your arms and legs to become heavy, tranquil and relaxed, heavy and loose. Try to imagine that any tension or discomfort is flowing away from your arms and your legs. Try to allow your arms to become heavy, tranquil and relaxed. Imagine that any tension or discomfort is flowing down through your arms, down through your forearms and wrists, through your arms, hands and fingers, leaving you heavy and relaxed, heavy and loose. Try to allow the bottom half of your body to relax and sink down. Your tension and discomfort is flowing down through your legs, down through your calves, ankles and feet, and out through your toes. Try to allow all of your body to sink down onto the surface on which you are lying. Try to imagine that every time you breathe out a little bit more tension. a little bit more discomfort. Every time you breathe out, you become more and more relaxed. Your body feels heavier and heavier. Relax. Relax. Concentrate on my voice. Concentrate on the words that I'm using. Try to imagine the word relax. Try to imagine that you are saying this word in your mind. Your arms and legs feel heavy, tranquil and calm, heavy and loose. Remember that every time you breathe out a little bit more tension, a little bit more discomfort. Every time you breathe out, your body feels heavier and heavier, more and more relaxed. Relax. Relax. Try to imagine that your body is becoming warm, almost as if it is sinking into a bath of warm water. And as your body becomes warm and heavy, you can feel the tension and discomfort lifting away, floating away from your body. Try to set up a pattern of breathing which is deep, slow, and regular. Breathe in and out. In and out. Try to set up this pattern of breathing. Try to continue to breathe in this way as we move through the relaxation program. I'm going to take you on a short journey, and the journey involves a garden, some fields. And to start with, I'd like you to imagine that you are standing at the top of 5 stone steps. The stone steps lead down to a square green lawn. And as you stand at the top of the stone steps, you can feel the sun shining in a clear blue sky. You can feel the warmth of the sun on your skin. There is a soft, sluggish breeze. You can almost smell the scent of the countryside in the air. Imagine that you are moving down the steps one at a time. Imagine that you are floating down the first step and the second step and the third step and the fourth step, and finally down the last step, so that you are standing on the green grass. The grass is soft and springy under your feet. And as you stand, you look around the garden. There are flower beds which surround the lawn, and in the flower beds there are many colours. As you look closely at some of the flowers, you'll notice that they are tulips. Notice also that the tulips gently move backwards and forwards in the sluggish breeze. Concentrate on one of these tulips. Notice how it moves to and fro in the soft, slow breeze. Concentrate on its movement. Try to make it move as slowly as you can. Try to make it move in slow motion. Follow it. Follow the flower as it moves to and fro, backwards and forwards. And as you follow the flower, you feel calm, tranquil and relaxed. You feel heavy, loose and warm. Notice how the soft, slow movement makes you feel sleepy, drowsy and relaxed. Remember that every time you breathe out a little bit more tension, a little bit more discomfort. Every time you breathe out, you become more and more relaxed. Your body feels heavier and heavier. Relax. Relax. Try to allow any tension or discomfort to flow away from your body, leaving you feeling heavy, tranquil and calm. I want you to look towards the centre of the square lawn, where there is an old stone fountain. The stone fountain sprays water into the air. The water forms an arc and then falls into a pool that surrounds it. As you look at the water, as it sprays into the air, try to make it move in slow motion. Notice how it glistens and gleams in the sunlight. You can almost hear the soft, tinkling sound the water makes as it falls back into the pool that surrounds it. Follow the arc of water. Make it move in slow motion. Slow the movement of the water down. Follow it as it falls into the pool that surrounds the fountain. As you look into the pool, you can see there are some large golden coloured fish. The fish gently move to and fro. Their tails softly propel them through the green water. Try to follow the fish as it gently swims through the water and eventually disappears from view on the other side of the pool. Follow it as it moves in slow motion. As you look around the pool, there are some large green lily leaves, and these too gently move in the sluggish breeze. The scene is calm and relaxing. You feel heavy, loose and relaxed, heavy and tranquil. Try to allow yourselves to sink down onto the surface on which you are lying. Try to allow your body to become heavy and loose. Feel calm and relaxed. Remember that every time you breathe out a little bit more tension, a little bit more discomfort. Every time you breathe out, you become more and more relaxed. Your body feels heavier and heavier. Relax, relax. As you look back towards the fountain, the water still sprays into the air, glistens and gleams in the sunlight, and then falls back into the pool that surrounds it. Surrounding the garden are some large trees and some hedges. Notice how the leaves of the trees gently rustle in the soft, sluggish breeze. If you look into the foliage, you'll notice that there are some squirrels dotted here and there. You can feel the warmth of the sun on your skin. You can feel the sluggish breeze. Relax. Relax. I want you to imagine that you are moving towards the hedge that surrounds the lawn. In the corner, there is an archway. And as you move through the archway, there are golden fields of corn stretching out in front of you. As you move through the archway, the golden colour of the fields stretch as far as your eye can see. And as you look carefully at the corn, notice how the ears gently rub together in the breeze. Notice how the ears of corn make a soft hissing sound as they gently rub together in the sluggish breeze. As you look at the cornfield, the corn seems to move in ripples. Follow the ripples of corn. Follow the ripples as they move across the field. Try to imagine that the ripples of corn are moving in slow motion. You feel calm, tranquil and relaxed. The corn is a golden, warm colour. And as you concentrate on the movement of the corn, it seems to move in slow motion, dotted here and there. Amongst the corn are soft red flowers, perhaps they're poppies, and these too gently move in the breeze. Try to allow yourselves to sink down onto the surface on which you are lying. Try to allow your arms and legs to become heavy, loose and relaxed. Try to allow any tension or discomfort to flow away from your body, leaving you feeling heavy and relaxed. Imagine that any tension or discomfort is flowing down through your arms, down through your wrists and hands, and out through your fingers. Try to allow any tension or discomfort to flow down through your legs, down through your calves and ankles, and out through your feet. Try to allow yourselves to sink down onto the surface on which you are lying, leaving you feeling heavy, tranquil and relaxed. Imagine that every time you breathe out a little bit more tension, a little bit more discomfort. Every time you breathe out, you become more and more relaxed. Your body feels heavier and heavier. Relax. Relax. Imagine that you are looking back across the golden cornfield. Notice how the corn moves gently in the breeze. And above your head is a blue sky. And in the blue sky are white, wispy clouds. The clouds gently and slowly move across the sky. Try to make them move in slow motion. Try to follow their movement. Try to slow them down. And as you follow their movement, you'll notice how calming and relaxing they are. Wheeling about in the clear sky are large birds, perhaps they're seagulls. Notice how the seagulls gently and slowly circle around. Their wings beat up and down, up and down. Try to follow their movement. Try to follow them as they slowly move across the clear blue sky. You feel calm, tranquil and relaxed. Try to allow yourselves to become heavy and loose, heavy and relaxed. Remember that every time you breathe out a little bit more tension, a little bit more discomfort. Every time you breathe out, you feel heavier and heavier, calmer and calmer. Relax, relax. As you look back across the golden field of corn, you can feel the warmth of the sun on your skin. You can feel the warm, sluggish breeze. The golden ears of corn still move in slow motion. You can still hear the hissing sound as they gently rub together. Notice how the red flowers still move to and fro, backwards and forwards. The scene is calm, relaxing and safe. Relax, relax. I want you to imagine that you are now moving back towards the archway in the old hedge. And as you move through the archway, the golden cornfield is left behind. And as you move back across the lawn, you can see that the old stone fountain remains in the centre. It continues to spray water into the air. The water forms an arc and then falls back into the pool that surrounds it. Try to follow the water. Try to follow the glistening arc of water as it moves in slow motion. Follow it until it falls back into the pool. The golden coloured fish still moves slowly through the water. Their tails move backwards and forwards. Try to allow yourselves to sink down onto the surface on which you are lying. Try to allow your arms and legs to become heavy, loose and tranquil, calm and relaxed. Remember that every time you breathe out a little bit more tension. Your body becomes heavier and heavier, looser and looser. As you look back across the lawn, notice how the flowers still move backwards and forwards in the sluggish breeze. Try to pick out one of the flowers. Try to follow it as it gently moves to and fro. Try to make it move in slow motion. Follow the movement of the flower. Notice how gently and sluggishly it moves. You feel calm, tranquil and relaxed. Try to allow any remnants of tension or discomfort to flow away from your body, leaving you feeling heavy and loose, heavy and relaxed. Relax, You can feel the warmth of the sun on your skin. You can hear the soft tinkling sound of the water from the fountain. You can almost hear the birds singing in the trees. Try to allow yourselves to let go any tension or discomfort that remains. Try to allow your arms and legs to become heavy, loose and relaxed. Heavy, loose and calm. Relax. Relax. I want you to imagine that you are moving across the lawn back towards the old stone steps that you came down in the beginning. Imagine that you have reached the foot of the steps. They are smooth and weather-beaten, golden and sandy in colour. Remember, there are 5 of them. Imagine that you are floating up the steps towards the top, one at a time. Up the first step, the second step, third step, 4th step, and finally up the last step, so that you are standing at the top with the garden behind you. In front of you is a short path, and at the end of the short path is a wooden garden seat on which there is a thick, soft cushion. Imagine that you are moving up the path towards the seat. As you approach the seat, imagine that you are sinking down onto it. Sinking down into the thick, soft cushion. I want you to stay there for a few more moments. Try to imagine that you are sinking into the cushion. Try to allow your body to become heavy and loose. Try to continue to breathe deeply, slowly and regularly. Feel calm, tranquil and heavy. Notice how much nicer it is to feel calm and relaxed. I'm going to gradually bring you out of the relaxation. And to do this, I'm going to count from 1 to 5. When I bring you out of the relaxation, I want you to try to remain as calm and relaxed for as long as you can as you go about your daily activities. Try to move slowly and purposefully, and try to maintain any sense of relaxation that you may have achieved for as long as you possibly can. I'm going to count from 1 to 5 and gradually bring you out of the relaxation. 1, 2, gradually becoming aware of your surroundings. 3, 4, gradually begin to open your eyes. 5, open your eyes, be aware of what is happening around you, but remember to try to remain as calm and relaxed for as long as you can as you go about your daily activities. Move slowly and purposefully and try to remain as calm and relaxed for as long as you possibly can. This is the end of the relaxation tape.